Hello, welcome. In this video, let us look at two examples of word problems with percents. When we work with word problems, we usually follow a three-step process from the setup to solving to checking the answer. We have looked at this process in a different video. In this one, let us quickly remind ourselves what these three steps are. First step is a setup. This is where we look for the keywords and the key principles that we can translate into some sort of math. Either math equation, math inequality, system of equations, and so on. Once we have a setup, then we use relevant math procedures and principles to find the answer. It could be factoring, elimination, substitution, graphing, order of operations, and so many more. So once we apply those principles, we will be able to find the answer. The third phase is to check. We go back to the very beginning of our setup and we try our solution to see if it makes sense in a given content. And so the setup requires us to be familiar with the main words and the main principles in mathematics. And it may be a good idea to have a cheat sheet or a reference sheet with the key terminology and principles for each test and for the final. Even if we cannot have it with us on the test and on the final, having the reference sheet will help us to navigate through the homework and will help us to remember it better for the final and for the test. So in a different video, we have looked at four main operations in mathematics: addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. And we looked at the different names that could be used to describe these operations. We also mentioned that the word is means equal, the what is usually the unknown, and the percent means to divide by 100. Literally, per is divide, cent is 100 or century, so the word percent is divide 100. So in this example, let us look at two such examples of word problems with percents, and we will set them up, solve them, and check them. So here is the first example. 15 is what percent of 75? So the first phase is translation. Let us translate it into math. 15, let's change the font a bit. 15 is means equal, what is the unknown, percent means divide by 100, of means times 75. So after we're done with the setup, we need to solve this equation. There are many ways to do it. One way to do it is to undo all the operations that we see. To undo the division, we multiply both sides by 100. Let's do it on a different step. So here, 15 is x divided by 100 times 75. So first we multiply both sides by 100. That will cancel the division, and that makes 1500 equals x times 75. To cancel multiplication, we divide both sides by 75, and we find the answer. 1500 divided by 75, we use our calculator. So here's the calculator, and we type in 1500, divide 75, so our solution is 20. Now let's see if it actually works. So we go back and we try 20 in place of the x and see if it actually works. So 15, is that equal to 20 divided by 100 times 75? We can use the calculator to type in the right side and see if it comes out to be 15. Let's do that. 20 divide 100 times 75. We can multiply and divide in any order. So here it is. The answer is 15. So the right side says 15, left side says 15, which means we have found the correct solution to our first word problem. Now on the next page is a different word problem. So here is another setup. What number is 30% of 80? What is the unknown? Is means equal, 30 Percent means divide by 100. Of means times 80. In this case, the unknown is already on the left side and the numbers on the right side. All we need to do is type them in the calculator to see what comes out. And so we can do it without the calculator or with the calculator. The answer is 24 because we can reduce by 10, reduce by 10 again, and that leaves us with 3 times 8, which is 24. If we did not do that, we could have typed in the whole thing in the calculator and got the same result. Let's do that now. 30 divide 100 times 80, and the answer is 24. And this is it. We do not need to plug it back anywhere because there was no nothing to plug it into. 24 is the final solution, and that's it for this video. If you have any questions on anything, please let me know. If you have some of your own questions you would like to see discussed, also let me know. Thank you for your time. Look forward to hearing from you.